This is a general reading for Aquarius. So if Aquarius is your sun or moon rising or your Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of July, I'm again offering a complimentary reading for someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment. Know that I do read and respond to all the comments, I will select someone from one of those two groups. Also, if you like the video, please hit the like button. Those three things raise the logarithms for the channel, and then more people can become aware of the channel. I do have enough subscribers now in order to be monetized. I'm approaching 2,000. It's been stuck like at 1,800 and some. And so it's slowed down a little bit in the 1,800s. But I'm hoping to soon be at the 2,000, which, you know, my channel had its anniversary June 27th of 1 year because of the support of all of you. So thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, I have on my YouTube page, Buy Me a Coffee, and I feel very blessed. Someone did donate to that, and it was a very pleasant surprise. So thank you to who that individual was. I also have, if you want to support the channel, there's a PayPal link there. And if you would like a personal reading, I am available, and I do have some appointment spaces that opened up. So you can send me an email. The email address is in the description of this video, and then we can arrange either, I can do it by video and send it to you, the link, or we can have a one-on-one, usually through WhatsApp. The price is $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour. So if you're interested in a reading, just let me know, and I would appreciate it. I have Nina here on the table. Jason's in the bedroom, and I gave I just did a reading, and I gave people an update on Gypsy, my lab. You can see pictures of her on my YouTube, and she had a biopsy yesterday. She has a tumor on her leg, and the vet thinks that it's a fatty tumor, which is a blessing, because then it means that she doesn't have cancer, so she'll be able to go back to the USA with us, and it won't be a stressful trip for her. Spirit has selected 2 oracle cards, and I'm using the Morgan Greer tarot card today. And yes, the Morgan Greer right here. So this is the deck that I am using today. Okay, so the first 2 cards, Aquarius, the first one is mending, and the second one that they've shown, this is from the Wisdom of the Oracle, is fork in the road. So mending first is mending past relationships, letting go of any arguments, negative thoughts. And this can also be mending your relationship with yourself. So if you have been hard on yourself or critical on yourself, and you have not, accepted that you're human and that we learn, then it's time to mend that relationship with yourself to heal your heart. If you have other relationships, what need to be mending is forgiveness, opening up the communication, and reaching out that olive branch is what they said, for harmony, for peace. And it takes one person to open up the communication of forgiveness. Now remember, to forgive someone is not for them, and it's for yourself, because it's releasing that toxicity that you've been harboring inside of you if you do not forgive someone else. Now the other card is fork in the road. Now, fork in the road means that you have 2 decisions coming up. It's looking at what do you want to manifest, and you are at a crossroads. What direction do you want to go? and it's entirely up to you. You have free will. So this is really important for you to meditate on the direction that you want to go, get the information to help for you to be informed of the direction. It could be different life lessons. It could be different lifestyles. It could be a job, relocation, moving. What is in your fork of your road? For different people, it's different things. So what's the fork in the road for you? What is it that you want to manifest? And what information do you have in order to make an informed decision? Now, the other oracle card, believe in your own magic, number 45, is the throne. Your potential is endless. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for it. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. So it's unlimited potential. Now, I have shuffled and cut the cards, so let's see what we're going to have coming up this week of June 7th through the 13th, Aquarius. So, I love this card. It's the Six of Swords. Moving forward out of stormy weather, stormy rocky waters into smooth waters. And you are guiding your boat. You're in charge of your boat now. And you know, the fork in the road does apply to this. What direction are you going to go? Where are you going to steer your boat? Crossed over, and we'll all go over these cards. Oh, and look at this. Wish card. Wishes granted. That's what's on your mind. You want your wishes granted. And the 10s are the end of a chapter too. Remember that. So 10s pop up. And then we have the Three of Wands at this base of it. Where are you wanting it to go? Behind you, the Ace of Cups. New opportunities, could be home or relationships. Crowning you, the Hierophant. Wisdom coming to you. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. A Tower. And that's around you, feeling negative about that. Then we have the High Priestess. So you have two major arcanas right there. Well, we have three. We have the Hierophant. We have you got the High Priestess. Then we have the Tower. Then we have the Page of Swords. I love the Page of Swords. I like swords because they give you information. And the final outcome is the Ten of Wands. Remember I said the 10s are completion. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Or no, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So it's an ending of a chapter. New beginnings and endings. It's not surprising with the other cards. So 10 of Wands with the Fool. Oh, absolutely. Look at that. That's the outcome. 10 of Wands, end of a chapter. The Fool, new beginnings. That's a major arcana. Page of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. He's going to give you some messages. The High Priestess with the Page of Cups. You got more messages coming. The Tower with the Queen of Cups. Could be big changes in the home, big changes in relationships. Then we have the Chariot. With the Hierophant, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you got two major arcana crowning you. Then the Page of Cups behind you with the King of Pentacles. The World. Boy, you have all these major arcanas. And the Knight of Pentacles crossed over by the Nine of Swords. Yeah. It's, you know, the nines, you have the 9s and the 10s. That's the endings. You know, the 9s are just about over and you got the 10s. So you're ending a chapter. It's just about over. And then you have new beginnings because you have the Fool card. Could be changes in home. I see a lot of changes around home. You got lots of cups here. Could be moving from a home. It could be redefining of a relationship. That's very possible, especially with the Tower. So let's see what we got the cards here for Aquarius. It is lots of things coming up, Aquarius, lots of things that are going to be coming up for you this week. I get a sense that there's going to be information that's going to help you as you're winding out that chapter, because you're moving forward to smoother waters and you're feeling very good about it, like it's like a conclusion. So it could be that it's the end of that chapter, you're feeling really good about it, and you're moving forward now, that you're feeling that you can move forward. And then we have here 2 9s, the work, and you're feeling like there was an unfair situation or some betrayal. Could be, you know, and this is about work, and that's moving forward because you then have the Fool card as the outcome. But it could be in a work environment that was toxic, that you felt, I get for someone that you wanted to leave that work environment because you felt like you had no opportunities for growth or promotion. That there's, and for someone you do not like the direction that company's going. That when you first went there, you were very aligned with their policy, their direction, their core values. And it has changed, and it doesn't resonate with what you value anymore. That they have, I think there might have been a change in the leadership, like the owner retired or he sold it or something. And now they are not, you are not aligned with what they have changed for the value of this company. And so that it has changed the work environment, and you feel very discord with this company and with their values, because before it was, it could have been customer based or empathy for others or something about the environment, but it was really resonated with what you believe and what you want to follow in your path. And as a change of this environment, it doesn't resonate with you, and so you're feeling a little bit off kilter because you feel like you're not being true to yourself. And there's been some major changes. Well, then you had your 6 of Wands, so you're moving forward, and you're feeling very good about it. Could be leaving that environment because you have the work and this toxic situation. So it could be, for someone, it's that change in core value. For others, it is maybe, for some, you were working from at home and it really worked for you remotely, and now they've changed that. For others, it was, they promised you one thing and they're not delivering. It could be cutting the wages, it could be not getting bonuses, it could be projects that you've been working on and promised that are not materializing. But there's some sort of conflict there that they are not, I'm not going to say unethical, but it is, someone is skirting real close to following the regulations of the company, of government regulations, or whatever is the administrative rules of their business that is dictated by the government, and they're shading around that. So whatever it is, you're feeling very uncomfortable, but even being aligned with them now, and it doesn't resonate to who you are. So it's moving out of that environment, because at the base of it is that you're looking at your options. The 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. They're not coming in, and you're looking at the middle of your world. So it could be new opportunities coming. It could be that you're, you know, at the base of all this, you were waiting for your ships to come in, and they didn't come in the middle of your world. Because this is the Three of Wands, is the ships are out in the bay, out in the harbor. You're not moving towards them, and they're not moving towards you. You're just looking at them. And this is being in the middle of your world. So it could be that there was some delay, or it could be that they put the carrot saying, oh, look, there's your ship coming in, but it never materialized. It was always beyond the reach, beyond the reach. There is that fable about the grapes. That's what comes to mind, you know, where the fox and they try to entice with the grapes. It's an Aesop fable, but they sort of like dangle that in front of you, but they have no intention of ever delivering to you. That's your Ten of Swords do, or your Nine of Swords. No, you already ate, Milo. So what's behind you is Page of Cups, or Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Now this can be a couple of different things. Can be new romance. The King of Pentacles is someone who has money in the community, who is esteemed as a person of establishment. He has found his niche. He is well respected, and it could be new opportunities. For someone else, it could be moving to a new place. For someone else, it could be going to a bank that's represented by the King of Pentacles, applying for a mortgage, or it could be applying to move to an apartment, for example. But that's behind you. Because what's crowning you is guidance from above and spinning the wheel of fortune. Taking a chance. The Hierophant can be a couple of different things. It can be a government entity, or it can be your spirit guides, and you're spinning your wheel. So for someone, it could be looking for a government job. For someone else, it could be contacting a government agency and spinning your wheel. Throwing your, you know, applying for a job, or applying for a grant, or some sort of dealings with a government entity. Or it could be your spirit guides, but you're taking a risk, you're taking a chance, you're trusting in the universe going forward. That's what's on your mind. Because what's ahead of you is that someone, and it could be this job, someone's offering you some help. This is the Six of Pentacles. And I also, when I saw this, thought that it's your spirit guides helping you. It's spirit. You have been turning it over to manifest, and that it's coming to you. Look at outreached hands. There's the money. Pull it out your hand, because the money's coming and you're able to move forward. You made a decision to move forward. New opportunities, leaving that toxic environment, and new opportunities for the future. Because then the Queen of Cups in the Tower. This could be you, or it could be the home, could be a breakup, and it's a Tower moment. That what you thought was secure is no longer secure. It could be a breakup of a marriage. It could be moving from a home. It could be a relocation, but it's boom, and it's around your environment. So it's one of those things where it's a clearing out. For some of you, it was very unexpected. For others, you had a feeling that something was amiss. But it's the Tower moment, and the universe is saying, okay, you think that, you know, you didn't want to change. For someone, you put up with a very toxic situation for a long time, and you ignored it, and the universe is like, okay, time to move forward. Boom. You couldn't ignore it anymore. That's for someone. Could be a breakup. Someone, it could be a divorce. I get a feeling that someone's going to have a talk. And, oh my. Okay. I get a sense that someone's having this talk and you are devastated from it. I feel the pain in your, you know, your heart and in your throat. It's very hard for you to speak out because it's so difficult. And you're going to have to go through the stages of grief. The first thing you're doing is right now you're in denial, and then I hear you bargaining. I hear you bargaining with this other person, like, if I do this or this or this or this or this, can we? You know, you're in the bargaining stage. And remember, this are 5 stages of grief. And an end of a marriage is or a relationship, you do go through those 5 stages. So I hear someone going through the bargaining stage. I feel a sense of real sadness, tears, and I would ask you if I would like you to reach out to someone, a confidant, like a girlfriend, a best friend, a counselor, something. If it becomes too much for you, please do reach out and be able to share your feelings with someone. You're not alone, and it's a difficult situation, but please reach out to someone. Like, share those feelings with your best friend, or with your sister, or a professional person if you need to. But please reach out. Now, it's not a very happy message, but that's for someone. That's not for everybody. For the other people, it's going to be that you thought you were going to stay where you are, and you get a message like, oh, well, we decided we're moving into our house. You're going to have to find another place to live. That's the other way to interpret it. So for some, it's like you got to move. For someone else, it's like the end of a relationship. Because the Page of Cups, that's a message about the home, and follow your intuition. So for some of you, you're relocating, and you get the message, and it says to follow your hunches about where to go. For others, it could be a message about a relationship, and follow your hunches. For someone else, it could even be new opportunities. Page of Cups, follow your hunches. Follow your intuition. Take a break, center, and hear what your spirit guides have to say. Because then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Now, the Knight of Pentacles can be a man, with a younger man, or a man who's starting his career. He's focused on his career. He is diligent in laying the foundation to have a successful career in the future, bringing money. And you have the Page of Swords is going to be information about that individual, or it could be information about a job. That's the other way to interpret it, is that the Knight of Pentacles can be a job. And the Page of Swords is information cutting through so that you have information in which to make a decision. So it can be moving forward. It could be a relationship and you have information about that, or it could be about a job and for someone that you have information about that. And then the final outcome is your heavy burdens are going to go away and you have a new chapter. The 10s are the end of your heavy burdens. And you're moving forward. It could be heavy burdens from a job. It could be heavy burdens from a relationship. Could be that you were in a relationship and all of the responsibilities were put on your shoulders. But whatever it is, it's over, and you have new beginnings, the Fool. That's what it says, is new beginnings, Aquarius. New beginnings for you. Okay, now, the I Ching card for you for this week, and what is it that you want for Aquarius, please? Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card for Aquarius for this week? And remember, your spirit guides are there to help guide you and give you clarity. And the card for the I Ching for you is right here. Splitting apart. Well, isn't that? Yeah, for someone you're splitting apart. For someone it could be splitting apart from the home. For others it could be splitting apart from the work. And for someone else it's splitting apart a relationship. But it's splitting apart. That's what the oracles say. The I Ching. So it's real important to take care of yourself, to share how you're feeling, and know that just go through those stages. Know that if you're feeling depressed and sad, that will pass, because eventually you'll get to the point of acceptance. But right now you are in the middle of the sadness of the depression and going back and forth to bargaining. if I did this, and blaming yourself. Do not do the blame game. And take care of yourself and reach out. And if you need to, reach out to a professional. That's what I'm saying, is reach out to a professional. And if you feel like you're going to self-harm, please call the suicide prevention line, or there's the crisis line. Please take care of yourself, because Spirit wants you to, and this is a temporary situation that will resolve. And know that once you get through this, because it's clearing out, and take time to heal yourself, down the road, things will be I see sunshine. That's what I see as sunshine. It'll be sunny. So Nita and I are sending you light and love from Portugal. And if you would like to be notified when the videos come out, please consider hitting the subscribe and the notification button. So from Portugal, we send you light and love. Thank you.